get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all its beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning.
Been in here and people are roaring with laughter, so.
It's a dirty show, though.
Well, it's clean dirt.
You have here the best of the best.
Yes.
So we have many celebrities here. The Harley Madison come over here, and the Usher come over here many often, and the Paris Hilton come here.
Boy, I'm dating myself, but it's okay. Nobody else will. Oh. That's so Vegas.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all, not one bill. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Welcome to That's So Vegas. I'm your host, Christina Keller. I'm here downtown Las Vegas in the fabulous, fantastic Las Vegas Arts District, and we just happened to find a fabulous, fantastic artist wandering around. No, Matt Ganim, you weren't wandering around.
I wasn't wandering.
You were delivered here.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a blessing.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's
Thanks
a
for having
pleasure
me.
to have you here.
Awesome.
You are the piano man. We can't say the piano man.
Not
You
the.
are piano man.
A piano man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you have a great repertoire. You've been on a lot of cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
You really, particularly a lot of events and conventions, and that's pretty much what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, well, pretty much. Originally, I'm based. I was born and raised in Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
And I've managed to somehow work my way around
The globe.
Yeah, from Sydney, and I was on ships out of Sydney, and then I moved to London, but the last couple of years I've been pretty much full-time on ships based out of Florida and Fort Lauderdale. So
what made you want to come to this fabulous city of lights and heat?
Well, I've always had a dream to come to the States. For me, it's the biggest market in the world, and I used to live in London and play there, and I left everybody to do that, and I thought to myself, this is great, and I had a great time, but if I go 8 hours this way, I've got the biggest market in the world, and I had an opportunity to meet with an agent here in Las Vegas, and he's pretty much the biggest agent in Las Vegas for what I do, as far as I know, and he's interested in what I do, and I'm thrilled about that, and I want to work here, so.
I would love having you here.
No,
truly.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
The more that we think about it, and you'll be surprised, I've been blessed to have a lot of really wonderful entertainers and singers on my show in the past 2 years. Everybody talks about wanting the good old days back in Las Vegas, and that's when you could go to a piano bar. Yes, we have dueling pianos and a lot of the bigger venues on the Strip, but I think a lot of us, there are things going on now like the Italian American Club, a lot of entertaining going on there, the Bootlegger. Boy, they should be paying me for dropping these names, but it's okay, it'll all work out. And you could fit so right in there. There's something about someone like you sitting at a piano, and you can play virtually. Tell us about the genres that you play.
Okay, so pretty much originally it started with me playing songs that were typical to the piano. Walking in Memphis, Piano Man, Elton John songs, that kind of stuff. And then the moment I started doing piano bar, that goes out the window, and you got to be able to do anything and everything. Right. So, I do over 800 songs, and believe me, you don't want to relearn them again.
No,
I don't want to do that
so.
again. But, we're doing stuff from Guns N' Roses and AC/DC, of course, Frank Sinatra, Elton John, Billy Joel, Ray Charles,
Toto.
Green Day, Toto, yes, Africa.
I know, I love Africa.
A lot of different things. Anything that I can find that would work on a piano, I do. Anything that gets requested that I think I can make work, I'll do.
Interesting.
And the thing that I love about piano bars is that I've seen people from all over the world, sometimes people that can't even speak English, and I've had them sat around a piano and everybody's united. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's so true.
And I haven't seen that in a lot of places. Not saying it's me, I'm just saying the piano bar setting
It brings
itself.
that together
Yeah.
to people. And I know, speaking of the cruise ship thing, and you were on a cruise ship recently for what, 16 months or something?
Yeah, 15 out of the last
15?
16 months. Yeah, I was contracted on Royal Caribbean. It was the Allure of the Seas,
Beautiful
which is a
ship.
big ship.
Right.
And so I was playing the piano bar there 6 nights a week.
And you being from Oz, down under, and I was on a cruise ship in Australia as an author, so I would do the lectures on the sea days, but we all hung out at the piano bar.
Yeah.
And that was really kind of like and that's where people want to stop before dinner, after dinner.
It's a great late night spot. And there are a
Yeah.
lot of people that would, some people would stay, for example, at the start all the way through to the end, which is
course.
great.
Yeah.
Some
and
people
repeat cruises to see it.
Of course, yeah. And so and that's a great thing. Some people would come at different parts of the night, but the thing that I always said is, this is where I am. There's a lot of things to do on the ship.
So you can play for extended periods of time, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know how you do it. I mean, different melodies, different. I tried to play piano once. I mean, I've taken lessons. It's incredible what the mechanics of it, the foot, the fingers, the brain, the whole
it's
thing.
a lot of...
And you sing.
Yeah, it's a lot of coordination. So.
Where did the singing come from? Didn't you take up piano as a child? And then...
Yes, piano was my first instrument and only instrument. I don't actually play anything else.
Ah, you're
so
a
I play
purist.
nothing on the guitar, don't even know the chords, anything.
You don't need to know.
Zero. So what happened with the singing was I was brought up playing piano, right? And not to put a damper on it, but I played at a funeral, a family member's funeral. I played piano solo, just a few pieces. And somebody actually came up and said, I really liked what you did. I was picturing the words in my head while you were playing. So then that triggered me and I've gone, hang on a minute, I'm missing half of the equation. And I ended up getting introduced to my singing teacher, who's, bless her, she's passed on now, but she's one of the most amazing singing teachers. Her name's Audrey Duggan. I got introduced to Audrey through my uncle, who's also a singer.
Oh, good.
And she taught me everything I know, and I owe everything that I can do vocally to her.
Interesting. So you've blended the two together.
It took probably about 6 months for me to sit there on my own. I knew how to play the piano, trained in singing, but to put them together, I was just sitting there, and it took 6 months of feeling so uncoordinated to try and to get it to work,
And you make it look so effortless. I mean, I've seen your videos, and you're going to do a piece for us here,
we will.
a composition,
Yeah, cool.
and after our break, so you don't want to go away. You're going to definitely want to come back and hear Matt perform. And of all these venues and everything, what is your favorite venue? Do you prefer like a piano bar? Have you done concert? Big stage?
I've done a couple of things that are kind of like on the stage and you're the guy, but at the moment, I prefer environments where, a lot of venues that I used to play, people would say, these are the rules, you can't play this kind of stuff, you can't speak on the mic, you can't do this. Whereas piano bar, it's kind of like up to you, whatever you want. If people want to get up and dance and sing and you want to try and make that happen, do it.
And you have a great personality, so I imagine
Thank you.
that
Yeah.
helps with because the people want to joke with you.
Well,
and
the thing is, people I think, I know in my experience when I go to piano bars, I like to feel real with the person. I like to, be able
That's part of the joy of it.
Yeah, well, I think it's not even really about the singing or the piano. It's just overall entertainment. People just need to come and then leave and say, we had a great time.
And we like that. And we're going to have a great time because we're going to give a shout out to my sponsor.
Sure.
Then we're going to take a little break. And when we come back, you're going to have your keyboard set up. And
Awesome.
we're going to have some music from Matt Ganim. Don't go away. And remember that the Red Roof Inn is my sponsor. They are pet friendly on Paradise across from the Hard Rock Hotel. Free Wi-Fi and continental breakfast for guests. And they sponsor my show. What is there not to love about them? Don't go away. Well, hey there. Welcome to That's So Vegas. This is our new studio in the famous Las Vegas Arts District, downtown Las Vegas. We're here to rock your world. And I was going to ask you how it felt to be breaking good here at the Bellagio for the National Center.
What you did.
Your last CD was My Secret Life. I wanted to ask you what your secrets were. Tune in and turn on with us in downtown Las Vegas. This is where the action is, and that's so Vegas.
A secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. A baffled king composing hallelujah. Strong, but you need a proof. Saw her bathing on the roof in her beauty, and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, broke your throne, and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before, seen this room, and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you, but I saw your flag on the marble arch. Our love is not a victory march, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. It's not a cry that you hear at night, it's not someone who's seen the light, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah.
Matt, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
It was masterful.
Thanks.
I love your selection. Hallelujah. That is just one of the best songs ever. It's a Bernstein, or what is the famous guy's name?
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen. Sorry, I was on the right track. But I knew I was somebody like that.
Yeah.
But it was really a great song, and you just, you played it so masterfully.
Thank you.
Is that on your CD,
No,
speaking of which?
Oh, yes. No, it's not. Actually, that's one of the songs that anybody that's really heard me do that live quite a few times has said, why don't you, put that on the second one? People give me the idea. So I'm thinking about maybe putting it on the next one.
But you have some great selections on here, and just going from my genre and, Hotel California, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Walking in Memphis, oh goodness, Piano Man, because you are Piano Man. I guess we have American Pie.
Yep.
So how's Vegas treating you now that you've made the transition from Australia and Great Britain, and now you're here in our lovely city?
Well, the thing is, because I move so frequently, I get used to, adjusting to different places fairly quickly. I've fallen in love with Vegas because it's just, it's go, 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 and that's what I like. I like places that are busy, and I like entertainment places. And
you came in a record-breaking summer too, but the heat isn't bugging you
Tell
at all
me about
because
it,
of coming from Australia.
Yeah.
So I have
It's
to
really
throw
hot.
my little phony Australia accent out there, Nate. But
that's a bad accent.
it's horrible. So seriously, Vegas, you play conventions and private parties and things of that nature.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
And we do have I think we're almost at the capital of piano bars because of the dueling piano bars. There's several venues in town, and I know you're kind of looking into that. You have an agent that you mentioned.
Yes, absolutely.
So what would be a pinnacle of success for you?
Well, I mean, for me, if I'm talking about Las Vegas, when I walk and I see somebody's name and their picture on a big billboard and they got their own show, that's the pinnacle for me. If we're talking about Las Vegas, if you're talking about the pinnacle, like the biggest of big, then it's as big as you can imagine.
Right.
But right now, I dream of those things, but I'm very focused on right now and what I'm doing.
Right.
And right now, I'm just going out and checking out the scene, and I'm meeting a lot of the piano bar entertainers. And to be honest, so far, everybody's been really, really friendly.
That's another thing. I'm proud to say that about Las Vegas, and I've interviewed plenty of entertainers and people here on the show, and that's a common thread about how helpful. It isn't as cutthroat as some areas like LA. I mean, I've heard stories and the Big Apple, but everyone consistently says how helpful other talents are with each other. It's not a, cutthroat and knock you off the ladder type of city.
No, well, the thing is, and I'm honest with people. You're a piano bar entertainer. Hey, I'm Matt. I've been, I'm here, and, this is what I do. And they're always like, why don't you come up and do a song? Or like, what kind of stuff do you do? Hey, Matt, hey, you want to come do a song? And it's really refreshing,
It is refreshing. It's interesting, too, how you're so devoted to your craft.
It's a never-ending process. There's always someone will say, what about Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
And you learn one, and then it opens up a whole nother door. And they say, what about Sinatra? And it opens up a whole nother door.
And boy, is there a whole songbook there. We're going to take a quick break.
Sure.
Shout out to my sponsor, the Red Roof Inn on Paradise Across from the Hard Rock. Pet friendly, free Wi-Fi. That's the second time I've said that.
They got Wi-Fi here?
It was the Electric Daisy Festival Carnival.
Did you go to that, did you?
No, I did not. It was a little too hot for me. Free Wi-Fi at Continental Breakfast. Don't go away. We'll be right back with Matt Ganim and a little bit more music. See you in just a minute.
Hey, Christine, we're doing a video of you powdering my head.
How did you have that? I'm only going to do half as you might not
Okay,
like it.
fair enough, mate.
Okay. Where's my makeup girl? Mary, where are you? See that shiny spot right there? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna get rid of this. Is this for your mom?
No, it's for everybody.
Oh. For him.
No, I've got a lot of friends that give me a lot of jokes about being bald and the shine on my head. So.
I think you look marvelous, darling. Well, you keep pointing it at that light.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. If you think about that, I mean, go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. You understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on here at St. Jude, and that's beating this thing.
Look at me. Oh, this is so much fun. This color is perfect on you,
Does it-
Matt.
does it-
Yes.
does it suit me?
Oh, yes. Leroy Brown.
Well, the south side of Chicago, it's the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware the man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy more than trouble. He stood about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. The men just call him sir. And he's bad, bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
There you go.
With the lipstick.
I love the lipstick. The head's not so bright. The lips pop out. It's all
It's all happening.
This is so much fun, Matt. We've had a ball
No, I've
and
had a
been
great time.
treated to some wonderful music
Thank
here.
you.
So thank you. And do you have a couple mates you want to thank or
Yeah,
anybody?
first of all, thank you for having me.
It's a
I'm so
pleasure.
thrilled that you had me on this show. And
We've been having a ball.
yeah. And I'd like to say, if it's all right,
Please.
I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody, all my supporters, everybody that's followed me and supported me, no matter where you are, whether it's from ships or from Australia or from London, wherever you are. I really appreciate the support. It means everything to me. So thank you very much.
I love the kiss. And I have to remind everybody, viewers out there, that you can listen to Matt at your leisure when you go to his website and purchase a CD. And I can't wait to hear it.
Yes,
I'm going to listen
put it
to
on
it on the
your
way
car.
home in my car, and I'll keep it in while I'm working on my computer.
Perfect.
Oh boy, I can't wait till you land. I know you're going to land gracefully.
Thank you.
Piano bar here in Vegas. We'll keep everybody informed.
Fingers crossed.
And just don't ask me to do your makeup.
No, never again.
I'm Christine McKellar. This is Matt Ganim. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you.
I'm Christine McKellar with your latest Las Vegas entertainment updates for this week. The Morton brothers are at it again at the Hard Rock Hotel. Michael Morton and his brother David Morton have partnered together in a new dining venture, MB Steakhouse, located in the Hard Rock Hotel, Las Vegas. The gala grand opening this week featured the 3 C's, 2 carving stations, a caviar station, and a cake, cookies, and candy dessert station. Mayor Carolyn Goodman and other local celebrities attended. Tipsy Robot, the galaxy's first land-based robotic bar, will open Friday, June 30th in the Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. The robotic bar is the bar of the future, showcasing precision mixology combined with robotic innovation. Tipsy Robot will be open 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on weekdays and to midnight on weekends. Machine Gun Helicopters offers the only experience over the Nevada desert and a privately owned 71-acre shooting range where civilians can shoot a fixed M249 belt-fed machine gun from a helicopter. It's specially modified for aerial shooting. Guests can have this adrenaline rush with the door gunner package under $700. Spectator packages allow friends to watch from afar. When Dina Martin returns to headline at the South Point Showroom on Friday and Saturday, June 23rd and June 24th at 7:30, her special show will be honoring her father, Dean Martin, the King of Cool, on the anniversary of his 100th birthday. Tickets start at only $15. Now on display at the Mob Museum is a new exhibit, Mob at the Movies, which explores how organized crime has been portrayed in popular culture. Artifacts on display include a 1952 poster from the film The Captive City featuring John Forsythe and Joan Camden, which was filmed entirely in Reno. The Godfather memorabilia, a man's suit from the television show The Sopranos, and posters from mob movies, mob lobby cards, and more will be on display. For more of the latest Vegas entertainment, dining tips, ticket information, locations, and venues, please visit VegasOnlyEntertainment.com. Until next week, I'm Christine McKellar, and that's So Vegas.
1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 5, 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing 5, 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah.